Which prizes are you announcing? Are they right next to each other here? Okay, well, they're almost next to each other. We'll make it work. But yeah, now I have those ready to go on the screen. Perfect. I know the music's kind of rocking, right? For sure. Good morning. It's Give Local 757 Day. This is our 10 a.m. broadcast. Check out all these awesome nonprofit representatives we've got here. Hey, you guys can react and jump up and down. There's Hal. There you go. All right, let's get going.
Hey, Hampton Roads.
Today is your last chance to help the nonprofits that give so much to our area.
At the Armed Services YMCA, every dollar you donate helps strengthen local military families.
Because of your donation, we served over 6,000 meals.
Go to givelocal757.org and make a donation to the nonprofit of your choice.
Give now! Because of your donation, we can have a safe, full-time, in-person learning environment.
Give now at givelocal757.org.
That's right. Today's the day. GiveLocal757.org is where you can go to support hundreds of amazing nonprofits, some of whom you're going to meet right here on the stream. Again, I'm not sure why my feed is a little bit off here, but 3,058 donors have donated over $680,000 so far today. Yes, I hear my guests are clapping, so I got to press the applause button here for them as they are muted. I can hear them. It's been an awesome day so far as we have just under 14 hours still to go. Part of the big fun of a giving day, especially today, Give Local 757, is the prizes that your donations can help your favorite nonprofits win. And so I'm going to bring on here in just a second, we're going to bring on Jen from PCF Virginia for our second prize time. Let's get Jen on the screen here and unmute her mic and say hello to Jen. Good morning, Jen. What do we got going on in the 10 a.m. hour?
Good morning. All right, we are rocking and rolling with our prizes. The first prize is the Get Up and Give. And boy, did they get up and give. The winner of that prize is Vanguard Landing.
One more time, Jen. Your mic broke up a little bit.
Oh, the winner of the Get Up and Give prize is Vanguard Landing. The second prize is for those of you who have already had your coffee this morning. It's our coffee break prize, and that goes to Friends of Norfolk Animal Care. So congratulations to you both, and we'll have a next prize update at 11 o'clock.
Hey, Hampton Roads.
Today is your last chance to help the nonprofits that give so much to our area.
At the Armed Services YMCA, every dollar you donate helps strengthen local military families.
Because of your donation, we served over 6,000 meals.
Oh, did I press the wrong button? I pressed the wrong button. Well, it's me again. Hello. Welcome back. It's Give Local 757 Day, and I wanted to make sure that we acknowledge our sponsor of our live stream today. That is Switcher Studio. Switcher Studio is the program that we are using to live stream with all these awesome guests throughout the day. As you saw, prize time with Jen. And of course, we're going to bring on our awesome nonprofits here in just a second. But without the support of Switcher Studio, we wouldn't be live streaming today. So shout out to Switcher Studio. Here's a quick message from Switcher.
What's 6 times more engaging than video? Live video. Switcher Studio lets you create amazing live video. Switch angles, add graphics, invite guests, all on iPhones and iPads, and stream it anywhere. Start your free trial at switcherstudio.com.
That's right. It is switcherstudio.com is where you can go to get your free trial of Switcher. There's the URL below. You can check that out, or when you're checking out, you can use the discount code GIVE30 to get 30 free days of Switcher Studio for free. That's enough about that. I've got my first guest on screen here. His name is David Riddick. Good morning, David. Happy Give Local 757 Day.
Good morning. Good morning, Chris. How are you?
Fantastic. And David, you're joining us this morning from Beauty for Ashes Contemporary Dance. Can you tell us all about your wonderful organization?
Yes, Beauty for Ashes Contemporary School of Dance is a nonprofit. We've been in business about 11 years. We're a professional dance school and a professional company. We're one of the first African-American professional schools and companies in the Hampton Roads area. We also do touring in New York City, and we're internationally known in Ireland, France, and Germany.
We've got a little bit of video that we're going to play here. So let me cue that up here, and we'll get back to David here in just a second. Oh, that is the wrong video. So Dave, what did we just see there on that video?
So you saw a snippet of one of the shows. We did a tribute to South Africa out of Soweto during the time when Nelson Mandela and the Apartheid was happening. And we have live drumming and Caribbean classes that we offer. So you saw some of our drummers and some of our students. It was an open skit they did.
Let's talk a little bit about where the dollars go today. Obviously, we're asking for donations at givelocal757.org. When someone types in the name of your organization and makes that donation, where exactly does that money go?
The money goes into our scholarship fund. We believe in giving the gift of dance to a child. So we always like to sponsor between 3 to 6 students a year that cannot afford regular tuition. We'll do partial scholarship, or we'll give a full scholarship to a child that wants to take in dancing, drumming, vocal.
And how can people get involved? Like, how can they come down? What's the best way to get in touch with you guys if they were interested in actually participating in the school? Here.
So if you want to get in contact with us, all of our social media handles are Beauty for Ashes Contemporary School of Dance on Instagram, Facebook. Our website is www.beauty4asheshamptonva.com. We're in downtown Hampton off of 225 Chapel Street in downtown area.
And David, since we're doing good on time here, I'm going to give you one more big question. You know, it's been a difficult, year and a half almost
Yes.
for all of us. Can you talk about the resiliency and the energy that you're feeling today during Give Local 757, and talk about how Hampton Roads has really sort of persevered throughout everything that you've gone through during this time period?
So during our pandemic time, we had a lot of our sponsors and donors, even our parents. We did a lot of our classes through Zoom, I would say. So we expanded a lot. Hampton Roads persevered because we still were able to provide live performances and classes and expand through South Carolina, Williamsburg, and some other places, giving and teaching students the gift of dance.
David, if I had planned this a little better, I would have put you on the spot and made you teach all of us a dance move here. I know Hal is ready to bust a move there at the Boys and Girls Club. But I think we'll give you a hall pass on this one this morning. But I'm sure if people want to check out your social media channels, they could certainly learn more about how they could get involved in everything. So David, I want to say thank you again for taking the time and wish you the best of luck during your Give Local 757 fundraising efforts today.
Thank you so much, Chris.
It's great to meet you.
You
All
too.
right, let's go to.
Oh, it's me. You are frozen, Chris. Where's- I can't hear him.
I'm seeing a little bit of a lag.
Well, Bear with me.
Can you switch up that coconut? That's all I see on the screen is a coconut up there. The picture of the coconut.
Cindy, can you hear me?
And I can now hear you.
I don't know what the heck just happened. That was like my computer got hit with a strike of lightning. So my computer crashed, which I have never seen before. And now I just kind of have to reconnect here through my phone. But you know what, Cindy? We're going to keep going because that's what we do. That's what not stop us from raising money here. That total that you see on the screen below me is also going to be frozen, unfortunately, for the duration of the stream. But we'll get that to continue to work in a moment as well. Trust me, it's not that the folks at the Hampton Roads have stopped donating. It's just that my computer just exploded there, which was very strange. But Cindy, don't let me distract from the importance of your message here with Serve the City. Can you talk about what you guys do at Serve the City Peninsula?
Sure. We mobilize volunteers to the acts of kindness out in the community out on the peninsula. So we provide resources from the city through volunteering, through raising funds to pay for materials, to go out and serve those in need. So we'd love today to have funds to do what we need to do and also volunteers to come on out and serve the community. We serve mostly the elderly and the disabled, low income out in the community, as well as supporting other nonprofits because we want to encourage them and support them in what they do also.
Well, Cindy, again, I really appreciate your patience. This is super embarrassing and humiliating. I was texting Tammy that every stream went perfectly so far, and now here we are turning it around. This is why we set up a secondary camera. Cindy, you sent over a video. Can you tell us a little bit about what we're going to see in this video before I hit the play button here?
What you're going to see is it gives you a big idea of what the different areas that we can volunteer or volunteers can volunteer for, where their funds go, and what people, different ideas, what people can do through volunteering in the community.
All right, well, let's cue it up and hear more about Serve the City.
There are lines in every city that separate us: culture, race, religion, income. But the lines all create the same thing: loneliness, brokenness, pain. Serve the City is a global movement of volunteers who cross these lines to show kindness in personal ways. We connect people who desire to volunteer with a meaningful opportunity to make a difference. Cross the line. Serve the City.
Okay. Let me get myself back on screen here. Cindy, can you talk a little bit, this is crazy. Can you talk a little bit about how a donation makes a difference with Serve the City today? Someone goes on, donates $20. Where exactly does that money go?
Absolutely. Every little bit counts. One of our mottos is many people doing small things make a big difference. So every little contribution makes a big difference. So we are 100% volunteer run. So every bit of the income and funds that come in, donations come in, they go to buying materials to help build wheelchair ramps, to help repair handrails for the elderly that need repairing. So all of it goes to replacing rotting wood on homes where people just can't afford to keep their homes up. We want them to be able to stay in their homes as long as possible. We'd love to be able to raise enough money through 757 to be able to pay for materials to do some roof repair. A lot of our residents just can't afford to get their roofs fixed, and water is leaking into their homes. We'd love to, wheelchair ramps, wood, as you know, has gone up, and so they're very expensive. So we'd love to be able to do more wheelchair ramps. We partnered with the With Exchange Club last Saturday and put in a wheelchair for a man who couldn't get out of his house unless the rescue squad came and got him out. And so it's going to buy materials is where there are tools that we need, wood materials that we need, paint that we need, lots of paint. So that's where the funds go. It all goes out into the community, all goes to buying supplies that we need to be able to love and serve other people.
Cindy, before I let you go, can you just touch on the significance of your t-shirt?
Yeah, I'd love to. We are inspired by Jesus, but open to all. So we're not a Christian organization, but we are inspired by the values. And so when we have our volunteers come out, they wear these bright green shirts. You can see a little bit of it in the video. But we come out and we make sure everyone's coming out with humility, because we we are all broken people, and we all have places in our lives that have needs. And so it's nice that we can meet other needs, and those people can meet our needs as well. Everyone has something to give. We want our volunteers to go out with compassion, to have compassion for those that you serve, have compassion for those that you serve with, and respect as well. You know, that poor elderly person may not be able to swing a hammer, and so you respect them for what they can, who they are as a person, and what they can do. You know, they can make a sandwich for other volunteers, which we love having. So we want people in the community that we're serving to give back and serve as well. And courage. You know, it takes courage to be able to step out and serve someone you don't know, or to serve alongside someone you don't know. So that's where courage comes in. And love, if we're not doing everything in love, there's no reason to do it. So love is a big impact. And then hope. We bring hope to those that we serve. So it gives them an idea that someone cares for them. Someone really has noticed them. And we just want to just let them know that they are loved and cared for.
Cindy, I think when I look back on this day and this video and this moment, I'm going to be extra grateful that it was you standing in that other square when my computer just completely froze there, and all of those different aspects that you're talking about, all those different elements that you're mentioning are very apparent in your graciousness with me here as we fight through tech issues on my side. But that's what it's all about, is compassion and humility and respect. And I really respect you and everything that you guys do at Serve the City. So keep an eye out for a donation coming from Chris Straub.
Thank you.
Really appreciate that. And I encourage everyone to go to givelocal757.org and do the same thing here. So thank you, Cindy, so much for your time, and we wish you the best of luck.
All right. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for allowing us to come on.
We'll see you soon. Thank you, Cindy.
Okay.
All right. It is time to bring on my new buddy. Where's Hal? There
right.
he is. Well, it's great to meet you. Good morning and happy Give Local 757 Day.
Good morning, Chris. I'm excited to be here today.
This is like the good old days where I'm back to conducting interviews holding up my iPhone here with my, after I have a place to do it all professional looking. But Hal, for those who might have been living under a rock for the last century, can you just give me sort of a broad overview of what the Boys and Girls Clubs are all about?
Absolutely. Boys and Girls Clubs, we provide youth development opportunities to school-age kids ages 6 to 18 after school and through our summer program. We're actually operating in our 75th year of serving kids on the peninsula. Our programs, our service are from Hampton, Newport News, York, Gloucester, and Matthews County. So we serve nearly 5,000 kids each year during non-COVID times, that is.
Awesome. And Hal, we have a video to play that
yes.
I'm going to show a little bit more. I'm actually going to play the right video this time. I thought that was going to be a mistake before, but here we go. So let's play this video and show folks a little bit more about what the Boys and Girls Clubs are all about. And we'll be right back with more from Hal.
I'm a Boys and Girls Club.
I am the Boys and Girls Club. We'll do it. It's real time. Here we go. We are the Boys and Girls Club!
There you go, bagclub.org. And I get that URL right there?
.com, yeah, bagclub.com.
So Hal, let's talk a little bit specifically. Looks like I got the fancy camera set back up here. Let's talk a little specifically about where donations go today during Give Local 757. Someone comes on, donates, let's say $25. Where is that $25 going to go?
Yeah, that donation and all donations that we receive today will go right back into the program. Right now, we're operating in what we call our Club Academy program, which is a full day program that provides kids that are still learning virtual with all day activities that help them engage in virtual school. They get access to great Wi-Fi, support from our staff, obviously snack and lunch at lunchtime. And then during our summer, we'll, as we come out of the pandemic, we understand the importance of trying to provide some normalcy to our kids. So we're excited about our summer program that will be fully in person. So again, donations will help support our summer program as well.
Hal, what message would you have for kids who might not be so sure about what's been going on this last year? I mean, this is all, I talk a lot about how this has been sort of unexpected and crazy for us adults, but it must be even more impossible to try and cope with everything that's been happening as a kid. So what would you have to say to a kid who might come up and say, hey, Mr. Smith, sorry, I've been calling you Hal, hey, Hal, what would you say to them?
Well, I would say first and foremost that there's great organizations in the community that are here for kids, like Boys and Girls Clubs of the Virginia Peninsula. And that, this is something that what kids and what the rest of us are going through during this pandemic is something unprecedented. And we are learning how to be resilient and how to be able to cope with changes that we've never had to endure. And just understanding that there is a support system here for you, and that we can learn valuable things like dealing with technology and meeting in different ways than, that we can take on into the future. But again, just making kids realize that there is a support system there for them and their families.
Hal, I really appreciate you taking the time today. I know it's a busy day and you've got a lot going on running the place over there. So thank you so much for taking the time today during Give Local 757 to share your story. I encourage everyone to go on and make that donation right now to the Boys and Girls Club. I do want to say thank you to our other guests, and I'm going to bring them back on screen real quick so I can say thank you, because David and Cindy are still here. So let's bring you guys back on just for a moment. I think the last 15 minutes here, hopefully you couldn't tell how freaked out I was at what just happened. But really, just the graciousness and the support. And really, I think that's emblematic of what really this whole last 15 months have been about, is none of us really know kind of what's going on sometimes, and yet we persevere and move forward. And it's just, I get to do this and work with Giving Days around the country, and the opportunity to get to speak with you guys who are on the ground every day doing this sort of work that is changing lives and in many cases saving lives is really, really important to me. And I'm very, very grateful for you guys taking the time to be here this morning. So thank you all.
Thanks for the opportunity.
We're very appreciative.
All right, Dave, I'm going to put you on the spot next year. So be ready. Have some dance moves ready. We got to bring the same group back. So Hal, 10 a.m. Put it on your calendar now. Cindy's ready to go. And I just want to again say thank you to everybody for being part of our live streams today. I want to say thank you to our sponsor, Switcher Studio, which, by the way, computer froze. Switcher Studio running on my iPad. Let's show you kind of what that looks like here. So this device here did not freeze, and it continued to run through. So if you're looking for a system that's going to persevere even when your computer dies, this is the system to do it on. Let's play a quick video from Switcher and remind you again that you can get 30 free days of Switcher Studio at that URL below. Thank you guys for being here, and we'll see you at 12 p.m.
What's 6 times more engaging than video? Live video. Switcher Studio lets you create amazing live video. Switch angles, add graphics, invite guests, all on iPhones and iPads, and stream it anywhere. Start your free trial at switcherstudio.com.